Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Jessie. This is Crochet Cross by Jess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Get your drink, get some coffee, or whatever it is, and snuggle up while we talk about crochet. So, in today's video, I have 10 Instagram free patterns that I found. Originally, I was looking for Easter patterns or Easter inspired patterns, and I couldn't find anything that I already had shown you in previous videos. So, all of these are more like spring Easter inspired. I wouldn't say they're actually Easter patterns. I wouldn't say any of these are actually Easter patterns, but they did like spring inspire me for some reason. And before we get to that, I am going to show you some yarn that I got. So remember the last video, if you watched it, I pretty much said that my pattern buying and yarn buying is out the door for the year. I made it like 2 weeks, but it's just because I've been doing so much crocheting and getting things ready for my spring market, and I just kind of went wild a little bit. So first, I'm going to show you just I had a project that I was working on that I said I wasn't going to buy the yarn for, and I got this from Amazon. It was cheaper than Yarn Inspirations. Couldn't find it on Michaels, or it was cheaper than it was on Michaels. I got this off Amazon. I got two skeins. This is the Bernat Dappled in charcoal. This is one of my absolute favorite grays. I love it. I love how it has the different colors. I have a lot of that darker color in the middle because I don't use it as often. But I have this this outside gray, this lighter gray, that I am going to use for the Atomic Crochet Cuddle Buddy that I had started in the raccoon. So that's just I got this, and it came in today with my other orders. Everything just came in today. It made me so happy. Um, but this next one is something that I've really been waiting on, and I might have talked about it before. I think I have. So there is another small business yarn uh, designer. I don't know, really know what to call it, but I love supporting the small business owners with the yarn just because um, I'm a small business owner as well, and I would love to support them with as much as I possibly can. So that being said, I've already bought some from Naughty Pony. I'm not like recently, but I'm going to need to buy more because I love her colors and I absolutely love the texture of it. I used some of it in some of the things that I've made for you today, and I'll show that to you in just a second. But um, this is Defiant Yarn, and I love it. So she is like an emo, like it's emo yarn essentially. So it's Defiant Yarn, and I got one of every color. I thought I got two of the brown, which I'm kind of glad that I did not, because I have something to tell you here in just a second. But no, so this is the pink, and I love the names. This is self-titled. Like I said, one of every color. I'm just gonna toss these over here. And this is the brown. Look at that brown. Look how pretty that is. I might end up having to buy more of the brown. These are $10 a skein. The difference, I mean, there's 143 grams. There's 93 yards, and so they're kind of on the smaller side of the like they remind me kind of the same size as the Chanel Brights, but I hadn't tried it before, so I wanted to see. So this one is underground. I love this color. Absolutely love that color. And then we got a white here. This is Stolen Set List, and I messed up this. They came looking so pretty, but look at that. Like it's almost like a gray tone to it. The white is, and Fall for You. This is kind of a rust color. That'll be great for some little cows. And then Lilac to me, that really pretty uh, purple. And then this is Blush, Blush, Blush. It's almost like a red or a maroon. And this one is Teenage Dirtbag, so it's like a beige color. So pretty. And then here is Smoked Out, so it's like a gray. It reminds me of the Mystical uh, in the Bernat. And then, oh, we got two more. I thought we had one more. This one is My Tears Don't Fall, but it's like a blue smoky color. I love all of the names of them. They're amazing. And then my top eight. You know, if you know, you know, MySpace days. And this is the black. And she also sent, and one thing I love about ordering from the small businesses is from Naughty Pony, she write oh she sent this. Like they write thank you on the packing list, and I just think that's so personable, and I love it so much. But anyway, so she sent a sticker, and this is my favorite part. I almost want to put these in my ears just to see. If you know, you know. But they're little safety pins for stitch markers. How cute is that? And I used to have my ears gauged, so this would probably fit in there. It grosses you out, I'm sorry. But no, my ears were gauged. I was definitely a little emo kid way back in the day. Uh, oh, that's funny. Okay, we'll take that out. Anyways, so one wonderful thing about this yarn um, is that it is supposed to be like comparable to the Big Twist. Plush. I said that last time. Plush. Okay. So I wanted to show that to you really quick. Um, I actually think it's fluffier. I actually think it's fluffier than the Big Twist plush. Okay, so can you guess which one is which? This one is the plush. This one is the Defiant. I definitely think I should be able to use them side by side with each other, but they look very identical. But like I said, the Defiant looks a little fluffier, so I'm really, really, really excited to use those. In my next video, I will definitely have. I dropped my mic. I'm so sorry. In my next, hang on, I'm trying to be all loud and stuff. I will definitely um, have some stuff made, and it does have like an 8mm recommended hook size, and it says it's super bulky. But no, these are just so much fun. It's called Plush. It's Plush Core. I highly recommend it. But I'll let you guys know exactly how it feels on the hook on the next video. But that's one of my yarn hauls, or that's yarn haul number 2 technically, right? So I ordered from Premiere as well. And I actually got on again today and ordered because the caramel is back in stock. At least it was. Today is Friday. It's Friday afternoon. I'm trying to get my video recorded before the sun goes down. But I got on there this afternoon, and the caramel, not the caramel. Is it caramel? Whatever this color is. I'm so sorry. I have got to get another one of these. It keeps falling out. This is how much I had left of that. Is it caramel? I think it's caramel, but it's that brown that it's always sold out. But it was back in stock, and I ordered 10 of them today because I don't want to be in a situation where I don't have any more. And so I did the thing. If it's sold out by the time you get on there, hi, it was my fault. But anyways, so I went ahead and ordered some stuff while because I'm doing a lot of crocheting, and I'm running out of things that I need, and I'll actually show you the reason why I needed to place the order, and then I just kind of went crazy. So this is something I've been eyeing for a while. This is the gumdrop. It was on sale, and it came with a pack of 3. I've been really eyeing this. Oh, it's soft. Excuse me, it burped a little. So this is just the primary colors, but look how pretty those colors are. And I got 3 of them. This feels like it feels like the plush, like the the parfait plush. I'll have to show you. But no, like I'm really excited to use this. These are going to be very nice, like very good spring colors. The blue and the red are going to be good for 4th of July. So I got 3 of those. Lots of yarn. I shouldn't have done this, but I did anyways. Okay. And then let me take care of this so I don't keep hurting your ears. Just give me a second. Pause. I'm so sorry. That was so annoying for me, so I can only imagine how annoying it was for you. And while I'm thinking about it, while it's on my brain, yes, I'm congested again. So I'm so sorry for my nasally voice. I'm really hoping that I'm not getting sick, but I've been like this since like Wednesday, and I hate it so much. So sorry for the snotty nose. But anyways, okay, back to the yard. So excited. I got these 2 colors for my Perry, the platypus. But I realize now that the size isn't going to be what I want it to be. That's okay, because I will use these for something. So I actually got some more of the stash goals, the Chanel and the stash goals. I wasn't a fan of the tan, but I really wanted to make some Perrys with this. And I'm afraid that the yarn's not going to be big enough, which is okay. I can adjust, but this is the whole plan for this is Perry the platypus. Just make a bunch of them. And those were actually, I think those were on sale. That was $10 a piece. So those are $5 a skein, which is really good price for that much yarn. I mean, how much? I paid, let's see, how many grams is this? This is 500 grams of yarn and for $10. And this is 143 grams. So you can see like the deal, but big box, and you're always going to pay a little bit extra money on your small business owners, and it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it because emo kids unite. But I kind of went through and just got like one of each color, and now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have gotten more, but I don't like. There's some colors that I've hung on to that I don't really use very often, and it's probably because I only have one skein of them. But we're gonna go through all of these rapid fire. I needed another black. I haven't used their black yet, so we've got black. I've got the poppy. Don't know what colors these are. Mushroom. This is 2 of the pinks. I'm not going to look at the colors just because you know what those are. This one is the steel cut oats, is it? No, this is the sand. And then I got the winter white. Just making sure. I think I went cross-eyed just then. And these are 2 of my favorite colors. These 2 yellows are so pretty together. You'll know. I'm not going to look at those because I'm ready to get to the Instagram patterns. Looks like you probably are. Ooh, I got this is coral. This is very similar. This is just to show you like how they do their colors. This is the Just Chanel from the Dollar Tree. Like that's almost the same exact color. Throw that back under there. Oh, and I went through and got all of like the lighter colors, all of the browns that they had. This one is the steel cut oats, and I think I got 2 of that one. Yeah, I got 2 of the steel cut oats. I like those. And I got this really pretty purple. Look how pretty that is. What color is that? That's mulberry. And I did get the orange, but I didn't get. This isn't the normal orange I get, I don't think. That's tangerine, and then I got seaside. These aren't the normal colors that I get for the Perry. But that's okay. And then I got, because this is one of my favorite colors. I got 2 of the teddy bear in the parfait plush. So that's a lot of yarn. So much. I don't think that I've ever ordered so much yarn before. And so, besides whenever I ordered the, what were they? The patchwork, I ordered 6 of those. That was a lot of yarn, but I've never ordered so much yarn before. And then I have another one that's probably going to be here in the middle of next week because I'm so surprised at how quickly Premiere. I ordered this 2 days ago and it's here today. So I'm just really surprised at how quickly they get the yarn to you. Okay, so now we are going to jump into the patterns. Now that I showed you all the yarn, I'm so excited. Um, I don't really have anybody else to really show my yarn to that would be excited to. So thank you so much for sitting through that. So what you're probably actually here for is my like Instagram pattern roundup for you. And I have also have a tester uh, that I did that I'll show you at the end as well because it was released today. Okay, had to get my paper out so I can tell you all the things I've actually prepared. And again, all of these Instagram patterns are spring inspired. Excuse me. I wanted them to be more Eastery, but all the Easter ones that I found, again, there were ones that I've already shown you, and I wanted these to be different. There is one on here that you've seen before, but I just wanted to put it on here just because I thought it was cute. So the first one is the 3-in-1 mini sploots is what it's called, and it's from Cherry Code Crafts. And I have another pattern that I wanted to do both of them, but I just didn't get to it. But I will still make it. I'll show you guys in a later video. But it has like little splooters. This is the lamb. Look how cute this is. This is with Bernat, a 6.5mm hook. Um, the legs were you sew on, and then you crochet the legs and the ears are sewn on, and then you crochet everything else. So cute. And then because pretty much the head and the body are and the legs are the same for all of them. You just change the colors, and then the head details are different. So here's the lamb. Again, this is in Bernat. This is the bunny rabbit. And this is a little like chickie or duck. Feels like a chick. And this is again, this is Cherry Code Crafts. But look how adorable they are. And these, it was a very interesting pattern. Like it was very easy to read. Didn't really have any issues out of it. But you crochet the body, and then the head is just like a half sphere that you um, sew on. I think you probably because like the way it's kind of flat and like oblong a little bit. I feel like they probably could have made it where you didn't have to do that, where you did decreases to be able to get that shape. But other than that, that's probably what I would try. I would try to do that next time. But this was a very fun pattern, and I haven't done the splitters before. I haven't have done 0 splitters. There was that one of those that was kind of a splitter, but no, this was fun. I did those 3, and the next one is Cotton the Sheep. And this one is by Scarlet Skies Creates. And I did Bernat blanket on this one and a 6.5mm hook. Now, I didn't like making this one. It's very cute. It turned out absolutely adorable, but all of the bobble stitches kind of like sucked, honestly. And I don't know if it was the yarn or the hook that I used, but it left holes. Like I could stick my finger in there, so I could stick my finger in there. Sorry, I said that really fast and I realized that it probably didn't come across. So I ended up getting some pantyhose and putting the stuffing in a pantyhose, so at least it doesn't come out. And then I embroidered the eyes. I embroidered the eyes on all the splinters too, if you probably didn't notice. But this was fun. It's cute. I'm not going to go out of my way to make this very often. Sorry, I just heard the noise. Um, it's just me here, and I sound like somebody dropped something. I live in an old house, so there's always noises. But it did turn out very cute, and I think somebody's gonna love it. So as you can tell, there's 2 lambs. There was a third lamb that I wanted to do. I might have to put that on the next video, but that one was crocheted by Janina. I just didn't get to it. Again, that was Scarlet Skies Creates. The next one is adorable. This one, it's called the Bunny and Duck in a Basket. And I just did the duck, but it was like a little chick. I didn't get a chance to do the bunny, but I will do it for a later video because oh my gosh, it's so cute. And this one is done by Eli Yarn Art, and this one is Daffodil Duck. How absolutely adorable is this guy? You only sew the little details. There's flowers and butterflies that you can sew, and everything else is crocheted. And I think this was sewn in. But essentially, when I was starting to stuff this guy, it felt like it needed some weight to it. So I have some weighted beads, and I put those here at the bottom. I'm not sure if you. I'm gonna do some ASMR. Not sure if you can hear that. At the bottom, and then I just stuffed the top, so it's got some weight to it. And I think this is gonna be a great like desk buddy. And like I said, I'm gonna make the. She named him myostis bunny. And I use Parfait Chunky, and then this is the Premier yarn from Dollar Tree. And it's just so cute. I use a 4.5mm hook. How cute is that? And those colors are just to die for. I love it so much. But yes, you should try this out. Just kind of want to toss it, just want to throw it. All right, the next one is the baby flower duck. And this one was adorable. I want to make more of these too. How cute! It says it's a duck. I think I messed up the head a little bit. Like, yeah, you can see it there. But it looks like a little baby chick. This is the Chanel Brights, and this is Bernat. I use a 6.5mm hook, and I don't know what size that is. 14mm, 14 or 16mm eyes. Now this headpiece, I didn't tell you who the creator is. And this is by JD Plushies, 6.5mm hook. And this is Bernat too. You crochet it separately and then you sew it on there. I think if I was to make it again, I would just surface crochet because I think I had just better control over it. This is a very quick make and it's very cute. How adorable. I love anything that has like a little flower crown around its head. So the next one, oh, these are fun. So this one is by Crochet by Beck. She just had a tester call that I didn't make, but that's okay. And I think these are in her tester call. Like she's got more of these. These are Frito the mini duckling, and they're like the palm plushies. And I used a 6mm hook with these, and I used all of this as brights except the feet. But this is so absolutely adorable. I have my attention changes from time to time, so sometimes I'll go back up to the 6.5, and sometimes I'll go back down. Sorry if the light's changing; it's getting dark. I was trying to get this filmed before it got dark, but it's okay. Um, but I just felt like my tension was changing again, so I needed to uh, go down in the hook size. So this is the mallard. And this is the reason why I ordered all of this yarn because I went through my yellow. And so this is the other duckling, and I'm gonna have those together. And these are so cute. Um, and I lost yarn chicken. So these are the Frito mini duckling from Crochet by Beck. Adorable. And again, these are all free patterns, and some of them you can tell they're free patterns, but this one right here feels like it should be a paid pattern for sure. Okay, oh, I don't have not 10. I thought I had 10, but I only have 9. I put down Cotton the Sheep twice. How dare me. How dare me. Okay, so the next one is it's a ladybug, and this is by Hook Crochet. So this is the same lady that designed the rhino from last week. And I think I did the same size eyes. I think they were 14 or 16. But look how cute. It's no sew. You surface crochet everything. This is the Parfait plush, and this is Naughty Pony. And I used a 6mm hook, I think, on these. And this is adorable. I just think it's absolutely cute. This is probably my favorite ladybug pattern that I've done so far. And then again, this is a Hook Crochet company. So cute. I love it. I keep saying cute because I don't have a better vocabulary. Adorable. So this next one you guys have probably seen before if you're returning. If not, this will be new for you. This is the Jolie Bee by Scarlet Garden Crochet. This is such a cute pattern. It's I love it because it has like the little booty on it. Like not to have actually have a booty, but like it's like you want to pat its bottom. And I use Parfait Chunky, and then this here is the Premier Just Chanel from the Dollar Tree. And I use a 4.5 millimeter hook, and this is also the Just Chanel. Such a fun, easy, quick pattern, and it works up really, really cute. She does half double crochets all through the top here, and that's what helps give it that shape. It's such adorable. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that this is like a snuggler, so the body isn't um, stuffed in there as well. And again, I'm so sorry for my voice. I don't want to be congested anymore. Anyways, so the next one is another bumblebee, but I was afraid that I wasn't going to have enough black. So I made it pink, kind of like for Valentine's Day. And so this is the chubby, I think the pink and the white was not the best color choice here. I probably should have done um, a red. I should have done the pink and the red, I think, now that I'm looking at it. But hindsight's 2020. So this is a bumblebee, but I think it kind of looks like a little butterfly, like a chubby butterfly. And this is by Autumn Fairy Crochet. And I use Naughty Pony here and what is that? The Michaels equivalent for the Bernat blanket yarn, or not the Bernat blanket yarn, the Big Twist yarn. So that's the I can't remember what it's called. I haven't done the Naughty Pony in with a 5 millimeter hook. I've always used it with 6. So this is kind of not sure if you can see the difference with the alfalfa there, alfalfa here. Jeez, he's coming. If you can see the difference in it, but I was still getting holes. I could probably hook down, like go down a size in a 4.5. I mean, this is a 6, so I'm surprised that the 6 worked too. But this was a really easy, quick pattern, very cute. It's supposed to be a bee, but it could be a butterfly if you want it to be a butterfly. And again, that is it's a Chubby Bumble by Autumn Fairy Crochet. Cute, 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 cute. Or adorable, or whatever another word is for cute. So I've got one more for you, and I am so surprised that this is a um, free pattern. I have a confession though. I've never made a sea turtle. This is a sea turtle, and I've never made one before. The reason behind it is because there's with sorry, with the crochet community being so saturated right now, and I feel like it's getting even more and more, which is fine. You know, I'm glad that people are finding this craft and they're enjoying it. But at markets specifically is what I'm talking about. Turtles have always been very popular, and so just to keep it fair, I've never I've never made one before. But I can see why you guys love them. They're so cute. So this one is the Daisy Turtle by Blue Bina, I think, or Beans, Blue Bina. I'll have it up here. And it's a 6.5 millimeter hook, and it's the Daisy. How cute! How cute. Now I did do one thing different than what she said. She stopped the head like 5 rounds in, and I just extended it because I thought it was going to look better once I like tacked it on. And I used the same feet that she used, but this is so cute. This is Chanel Brights, and this is Barnett, Burnett, Barnett. Did I just have a brain fart? But anyways, so this is adorable, and I can see why you guys make them so much. And I did these really pretty pink seeker eyes to match the pink. I love it. I want to make more. Now I see why you guys make so much of these. I do get asked a lot about uh, turtles, and I usually tell them that more than likely the other crochet people that are there has it. But I love this. And there's another one that I want to try that's a rose. I know you guys have probably seen those. That looks really cute. Um, and I think I want to do a sunflower one too. But I get it. I get the addiction, and I am hooked, just like the yarn. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Oh, you guys, love you. Love you. So again, this is the Daisy Turtle from Blue Beana or Blue Beans. Again, I'll have it up here with a 6mm hook. Now that's all of the Instagram free patterns that I found. I do want to do another roundup of non-Instagram free patterns where it's like blogs and YouTubes, just because not everybody has Instagram. So I'm working on a roundup for that now. I'm probably not going to have that until like March sometime. It just depends on how quickly I can find all the patterns and make them up for you. So last but not least, I was a pattern tester. So this is the third one that I've done this year, and I'm very excited about that because I didn't do this many at the beginning of the year last year. So technically, I think was it still no, it wasn't January. So I did two in January, and then this is my first one in February, and I have been like applying to it like crazy. Um, I just messed this up a second. I gotta cut, snip, snip. But this is from Crojo Mojo, and this is released. She just released it today. This is the Crucifixion Cross. This is just in time for Easter. I did add this on there, so that's not part of it. I just think this is an absolute. When I saw it, like I audibly went, oh, and I applied for it. This is and it's so easy, and it works up very quickly. So essentially, is you have two nails and that you put them on top of each other, and then you do a half of the nail and the other half of the nail, and then you sew it on, and then you make an I cord. I didn't make the I cord just because my internet wasn't working very well. I want to go back and actually make the I cord, but I just chained here, and then she has a flower for you to make. But I added this because I wanted it to hang on my wall, and I wanted it to match my flower. And so it's actually going to go back here somewhere. Uh, but I used just Chanel, that gray, and then this is some of the brown and the bloom from Parfait, it's the Premier Bloom, and then this is Parfait Chunky. But how gorgeous is that? Like, you could do this in acrylic. It could be hanging. It can hang from your rearview mirror. I mean, technically, it probably could from this too, but it's a little big. But anyways, go check it out. Such a fun, easy pattern. Um, again, Crojo Mojo, and that is the Crucifixion Cross. Love it so much. But guys, that's all that I have. That's all of the things I have to show you. I'm working on some other things for you, but I'm not done with them, so I'm not going to show them in the video. But that's all of the free patterns that I could find that currently. Now, there's tons and tons more, but as time permitted. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And if you made it this far, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe. That would push me out to other people who are interested in crochet and they could watch this content. And that's all that I have. You guys have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm repeating myself. God bless.